Hello everybody, Proton here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Just, man, I can't do it, bro. I can't keep waking up like super early like this, like they expect me to do, right? So, of course, we got some news regarding upcoming content, and it all came out at 4 a.m. So most of the people have gotten their videos out talking about what's next. So you guys might already know, but let me inform you a little bit. Maybe you guys don't know, and you guys are actually checking it out right here on the channel. So here we have news regarding what's coming next for the next possible week for Dokkan, since it's going to be a little bit drying, right? So we're getting the updated support memory boost stage added, stage 16. I don't particularly know which stage is, like, which support memory is going to get updated. That's what I meant to say. We're getting another stage for the Daima story event. I really am curious as to why are they just slowly updating the stage. Are they just gonna make sure that the anime itself is just fill in there? Because if it is, like, they're going to put in some assets that we don't have, and I'm thinking, you know, Goma is there. Third Eye Goma is in the assets in the game. Are they gonna add like Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Mini Daima Goku in the assets as well? Like I'm curious. Like, what are they doing with this story event? Slowly but surely just updating it and letting us know that, oh, well, maybe Global Dokkan campaign is going to be Daima themed. Who knows? A lot of people don't want it to be Daima. They possibly would want to wait for something a lot bigger, maybe the September celebration, which we don't have any notice as to what it'll be. But they're saying that this particular celebration, the Global Dokkan campaign celebration, is going to be somewhat similar, if not a little bit bigger than it is for the anniversary, right? This supposedly going to be taking the time slot as we had last year with Global's anniversary, but this is going to be the Global Dokkan campaign shared with both of the versions. So we'll have to keep an eye out as to, like, I really want to know why is this event continuously getting updated and stuff. So we'll see. And then a big sort of, like, what can I say, like, shocker that people have been taking out of this is this event right here. So this means that the Prime Battle LR TIEN is going to get his ECA. He's gonna get the legendary campaign being brought into Dokkan. So this is possibly gonna happen this week, right? We'll be able to get a category bonus for him and be able to get the certain event content will be adjusted for you guys to have it an easier way to obtain the character. I should do a video talking about this, because, well, not about the whole thing as a whole. Like, you know, a lot of people don't chase Prime Battle LRs, and I feel like it's very important because there's certain events that have you grind up not only Prime Battle events, but Super Strike characters and ECAing some free-to-play units because they're required for you to take on a particular ECA or EC area, which, kind of thinking about it, we haven't had in a bit. Did we have an EC area during the anniversary? Yeah, we did. With the... Did we have it with the free-to-play Trunks? I know we didn't have it for the Demon King Piccolo LR. I don't remember if we had it for Trunks. Either way, yeah, I should make a video talking about that, because not a lot of people are gonna jump into the game and be like, oh my god, Prime Battle LRs, how do you grind those out? Like, people are not gonna have any particular knowledge on how to take this on, because, you know, not a lot of people think, yeah, I'm gonna grind 777 medals and lose my freaking mind trying to get a couple of these medals. And like the drop rates are not good, things like that. But most of these have gone like their ECA campaigns and stuff like that. So now it's a little bit easier for players to grind the event itself because of the drops and the category bonuses. But yeah, so this has left people talking about what could be the theme for the LR that's coming up. So if we take a look at this, because of the fact that we got the TIEN, right? Let's just bring this up. This is DBZ Saga TIEN. Let's go to Earthlings. We have a possibility that this guy could ECA. I would say it's still very early. To keep in mind that he came out on JP 2022? I want to say that he did, because this was typically when we had like 6 months prior, like 6 months. JP was 6 months ahead of global, so like they could possibly just take into account, like, you know, it could help the team for Saiyan Saga and things like that. So it could possibly ECA him just right out the gate to help the team a little bit more. Because now with the introduction of this guy getting his ECA, they're going to possibly start building up a little bit more for whatever possibly could be next. Now, I'm thinking it might be Saiyan Saga for the global Dokkan campaign, or it's just going to be it's just going to be Saiyan Saga for this part 2 celebration, and then they're going to shift gears into maybe having it be Namek Saga for the global Dokkan campaign, instead of like making it too high for like the Daima stuff, and then save Daima for the September celebration. I don't think they're gonna extend it that far to the point that we're gonna see that celebration happening in January or something like that, right, for the anniversary. I don't think they're gonna like waste a lot of their time, because, you know, right now, let's say Legends, right? Legends have already implemented these 2 characters, Super Saiyan 4 adult Daima Goku and Super Saiyan 3 adult Daima Vegeta. And additional characters like Majin Ku, Majin Du, they're like, if you go on Legends, well, right now you won't be able to notice that too much, because the 7th anniversary characters are more lethal right now than the Daima characters. But the Daima characters, at some point a few months back when they released, were really, really good. And Legends took advantage of the hype that Daima brought because of the anime finishing up and things like that. And I'm here thinking to myself, like, when is Dokkan gonna start implementing some additional Daima characters? Because we got some Daima characters, the free-to-play units. We got the Super Saiyan 3 mini Daima Vegeta, we got the Daima Goku, we got Glorio, but we're still like in the process of maybe obtaining some more characters. Like, we're waiting, bro, like, come on. So yeah, man, I don't know what is gonna happen, so I'm hopeful that we get something regarding Daima soon, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. What's gonna happen is this possibility that Saiyan Saga is going to be buffed because of this guy's ECA incoming. We were getting the ECA for this guy. I don't know what else we could get from here. The LR that's possibly gonna come out, like a lot of people are maybe speculating the LR Nappa could be a possibility. I don't know, because that all depends. I really don't know who the pick would be. Maybe the category, I can tell you more specifically, like what could be a possibility that the category is going to get buffed, which is this one, regarding the previous things that we just saw. But yeah, interesting that we're getting this good old LRTN to ECA, and it was about time, right? Because I don't remember the last LR Prime Battle ECA campaign that we just had. So Very curious to see how they ECA this guy. Of course, it's not going to be super competitive because, you know, we have typical for these guys, they just can like raw stats. Maybe they can do an update to this. Instead of just getting raw stats in general, they just get a percentage. Because of course getting the raw stats is just no. And at this point, Dokkan needs to focus more on helping the player out in terms of like, if they really would want them to grind LRs like this, which the grind in terms of, I'm thinking the last Prime Battle LR that we had, it was this guy, Bio Broly. And it was a lot easier to grind up, but whenever it comes down to it, I really want them to just focus on the player and be like, hey, listen, we're gonna help you out, don't worry. But don't just give category buffs. Just like make it easier for the player. Just straight up, just put a category that makes it helpful for these guys and makes these guys useful for whenever they have to tackle events such as, I don't know, the Legendary Goku event, the 2022 Red Zones, right? Because most of these people that are new most likely will tackle the content that is available right now instead of just pursuing like the normal beginner level friendly type of content. But yeah, for these guys, they're not gonna be like super impressive. I really hope that they make them decent enough for them to be like, okay, I can add this guy into the team. He's at least a useful option. So yeah, we'll see. And then of course for Saiyan Saga, like if the celebration for part 2 is going to be Saiyan Saga, then like we have these options for characters here. We did get these guys as ECA during the 10th year anniversary? Yeah. I got it confused. But what other useful characters are we gonna get? Maybe the LR that we're gonna get is a full 200%. It's gonna be a yellow coin LR, so I doubt that there's gonna be like a carnival LR being released during this. Gonna be a good old yellow coin LR coming into the fray, and most likely we'll be able to see some details and stuff like that maybe in 3 to 4 days, you know, as we get closer and closer to Dokkan Day. That'll be the perfect release scenario for that LR. And then we get the missions, we get the special tickets for Dokkan Day, and it's gonna help you pull for the character a lot easier than just utilizing your Dragon Stones. But yeah, Saiyan Saga, I mean, not looking so hot. I don't see a lot of people going out there and be like, yes, we're gonna use Saiyan Saga. That's the team that we're gonna be using. I hope that the ECA for a particular unit in here, which sad to even look at, but we gotta address it. Where the heck is he? I can't see him. Well, I can see his SSR. Sure. I really hope that they make this guy's CCA way better than this crap. Man, it was so disappointing when this guy came out, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that is the news that are coming up for the upcoming content. Doesn't seem like a lot. Do keep in mind that we're gonna get maintenance for the game as well, like at the end of, I think Monday night is when we're gonna get up maintenance. So we're gonna get what, the 5.28.0 update. So do keep an eye out for that. You're not gonna be able to access the game on Monday night, so I do suggest you do your dailies and things like that before maintenance comes in. And then of course we're gonna have the preparation period for, of course, this event in particular and the support memory boost stages as well. Do keep in mind as well that because of what they're going to do for maintenance coming out this tomorrow night, they're going to also plan to update 2 stages, which is the Whis event and the event where you can be able to obtain Link skill orbs. They're gonna be updating those 2 events. I'm assuming maybe during this update, we'll see. And then there's also the news. We'll possibly see a little bit more news regarding this Million Arena event that we're going to be getting soon, which, yeah, we'll see. I think we're going to be able to see a little bit more details regarding this event during that time. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think regarding a Saiyan Saga celebration? Are you guys excited? Are you guys interested in this one? I know a lot of people might not find Saiyan Saga being too hype, and that's okay. But it is a team in the game nonetheless. We hope that we get some good buffs regarding this one. And of course, with this introduction, it is closer and closer to the possibility that we might get Saiyan Saga as the LR for this celebration. So we'll see. Well, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, check the links down below for the merch store, Discord, and all those other stuff. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one.